A very good evening. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to you all on behalf of Department of Journalism and Mass Communication of Karnataka State Akkamahadevi Women's University Vijayapura to this 5 days national workshop on artificial intelligence and media organized by Department of Journalism and Mass Communication of Karnataka State Akkamahadevi Women's University Vijayapura under Curie AI Project DST New Delhi. Let us begin this inauguration function with a melodious Mahila Geete. Now, I invite Professor Aziz Makandar, Coordinator DST Curie AI, to welcome the gathering.
It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all at the inaugural session of the 5 days national workshop on artificial intelligence and media organized by the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication of Karnataka State Akkamadevi Women's University Vijayapur under Curie AI Project DST New Delhi. The DST Curie as an action point of artificial intelligence strategy of Niti Aayoga Kiran Division. DST has started a new component in Curie program for establishment of AI labs with the goal to foster AI innovations and set up AI friendly infrastructure to prepare skilled manpower for AI based jobs in future. This facility will give exposure of different AI tools to women students coming out from these universities and will improve employability of women in this upcoming sector. Under this project, series of workshop and conferences organized, and among this is one. Today we have with us Dr. C. N. Ashwath Narayan Sir, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Ministry for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, to deliver the inaugural speech. I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. I also welcome the President of today's function and Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor B.K. Tulsimala Madam. I wholeheartedly welcome you, Madam. I welcome the Chief Guest of today's inaugural session, Professor A.S. Balasubramaniam, Senior Fellow ICSSR, Department of Electronic Media, Bangalore University, Bengaluru, and Dr. Uma Shankar Pandey, Associate Professor and Head Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Surendranath College for Women, Kolkata, West Bengal. Welcome you, sir. I also welcome our Registrar, Professor R. Sunandamma, and resource persons who are going to share their experience during the 5 days workshop. I welcome Organizing Secretary of this workshop, Professor Onkar Gowda Kakade, Dr. Taimina Kolar, Coordinator and Technical Coordinator, Sri Sandeep Nayak. I welcome our University Syndicate and Academic Council members, teaching and non-teaching staff and media persons. Last but not the least, I also take this opportunity to welcome all the participants from India and other countries. Welcome one and all present here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome address. I take this opportunity to invite Professor Omkar Kakade, Chairman, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, to deliver a prologue speech.
Good evening to all. Karnataka State Akka Mahadevi Women's Universities, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, in association with DST Curie AI, New Delhi, is organizing a 5 days online national workshop on artificial intelligence and media. As we rapidly shift towards a world characterized by digitization, the power of artificial intelligence expands and stretches till not even the media industry has been able to escape its clutches. The industry has also been undergoing a high degree of transformation, with the digital media paving its way towards becoming the main focus of interest across all its subsectors that include TV, print and radio. Automated journalism, which also goes by the name of robot journalism, makes use of natural language generation algorithms that are powered by AI in order to automatically convert data into various news stories, images, videos and data visualizations, and then distribute it via automated journalism platforms. Its power has brought it under the scrutiny of many moral debates, as various experts believe its use could lead to loss of jobs and the circulation of fake content. Artificial intelligence has the potential to improve billions of lives, and the biggest risk may be failing to do so. By ensuring it is developed responsibly in a way that benefits everyone, we can inspire future generations to believe in the power of technology. Artificial intelligence holds a massive degree of power and capacity, and the promise of evolution and booming of the media and all its varied sectors. It is very power could also prove to be its biggest deadly weapon. Thus, AI has to be effectively channeled and accurately used for it to be a positive advancement. But this new technology requires awareness to be raised on the side of the actors involved in the media value chain, but also on the side of the audience, from the youngest to the oldest, so that they can grasp the challenges of AI. With this background, it is felt necessary to create awareness among media faculty and students, print journalists, broadcast journalists, public relations and corporate professionals, content writers and other media professionals. Keeping in mind these views, it was felt necessary to conduct 5 days workshop on artificial intelligence and media. Eminent scholars and experts from media field and industry will deliver special lectures in these 5 days workshop. Today, after the inaugural session, Dr. Uma Shankar Pandey, Head Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Surendranath College for Women, Kolkata, will deliver special lecture on Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning and Data Science, and industry expert and business head Mr. Ashwin Srinivas, Technical Lead India South Asia for Cloud and Cognitive Systems in IBM Bengaluru, will talk on understanding machine and deep learning. In the second day, Mr. Girish N. Kerodi, co-founder and COO, Webindan Communication, Bengaluru, will speak on AI in media and entertainment industry, present and future. And Dr. Sadia Jamil, acting chairperson, Journalism Research and Education Section, Khalifa University of Science and Technology, Abu Dhabi, will give lecture on understanding data and its role in artificial intelligence. In the third day, broadcast expert Sri R.K. Singh, ICT and broadcast media consultant and former engineer-in-chief, Doordarshan, New Delhi, will deliver special lecture on artificial intelligence assisted upcoming life trends in India. Mr. Arjit Bhattacharya, founder and CEO, Virtual Infocom, Kolkata, will speak on artificial intelligence and the issues of ethics applied to the media sector. In the fourth day, Mr. Prasad Sanyal, digital editor, Hindustan Times, New Delhi, will talk on artificial intelligence in journalism, and Sri R.K. Singh, ICT and broadcast media consultant and former engineer-in-chief, Doordarshan, New Delhi, will deliver special lecture on artificial intelligence application in broadcast industry. In the fifth day, Gyan Gupta, founder and CEO, Chamco Noida, Uttar Pradesh, will speak on artificial intelligence in social media, and Dr. Sara Chinnasamy, associate professor, Department of Communication and Media Studies, University Technology Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia, will deliver special lecture on artificial intelligence as a tool to counter fake news. For this workshop, we got very good response from different parts of the country and abroad also. So far, over 700 participants have registered for the workshop, including participants from foreign countries such as Egypt, USA, Oman, Bangladesh and Pakistan. Among the participants, nearly 300 are faculties, over 300 research scholars and around 100 are media professionals. We are very happy that this workshop will be inaugurated by Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka State and Minister for Higher Education, Dr. C.N. Ashwatha Narayan ji, and my mentor and renowned media teacher, Professor A.S. Balasubramanya, ICSSR Senior Fellow, Department of Electronic Media, Bangalore University, and my friend Dr. Uma Shankar Pandey, Associate Professor and Chairman, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Surendranath College for Women, Kolkata, will be the chief guest. Our Vice Chancellor, Professor B.K. Tulsimala, is presiding the inaugural session. We must be thankful to our beloved Vice Chancellor, Professor B.K. Tulsimala Madam, for her constant encouragements and guidance. We also thankful to Professor R. Sunandamma, Registrar of our University, and DST Curie AI Coordinator, Professor Aziz Makandar, for their timely support. Once again, I welcome all the dignitaries, resource persons and delegates for this 5 days workshop. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. I now humbly request our special invitee, Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan sir, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, to deliver the inaugural address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕಮಹಾದೇವಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸಮ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತೇನು ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತವಾದಂಥ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೈಗೆತ್ತಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಈಗಿನ ಒಂದು ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಭವಿಷ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್, ಎಮರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಈ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥೈಸಿಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸಮ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಿಗೆ, ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್, ಈ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಯಾರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಮಸ್ತರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, impacting everything from content creation to the consumer experience. Artificial intelligence will influence all parts of the media value chain, helping content creators to be more creative, helping content editors to be more productive, and helping content consumers to find the content that matches their interest and current situation. It will assist human creativity and human curiosity by taking a lot of legwork out of finding relevant content, navigating large amount of content and reformatting and repurposing the content. Media companies can leverage artificial intelligence through their content supply chain to automate operations, driven decision making, and personalizing the consumer experience. Through techniques such as image recognition and speech to text transcription, metadata tagging is the most widespread application of artificial intelligence so far. The metadata automatically created by artificial intelligence algorithm can then be used to drive content monetization strategies. The potential of artificial intelligence for media and entertainment companies is huge, and it is opportune time to make use of this potential and do our best. I wish all the best for the people who are involved in this workshop. Take it up and go ahead and ensure that we need to keep in pace with the emerging areas to address the better future for this media industry, and adapting the technology is the right way to look forward. From our department, from our government, we're willing to support whatever best can be done by us. We'll be always looking forward to facilitate whatever enhancement need to be done. We'll be very happy to do that. Once again, I wish all the best to all of you. Namaskara, Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable and insightful thoughts with us. I would like to request our today's chief guest, Professor A.S. Balasubramanya, Senior Fellow, ICSSR, Department of Electronic Media, Bangalore University, Bengaluru, to address the gathering.
I am extremely happy to be part of this 5-day national workshop on artificial intelligence and media. This workshop is organized by the Department of Mass Communication and Journalism in association with the Department of Science and Technology project CURI, meaning Consolidation of University Research for Innovation and Excellence in Women Universities. The Karnataka State Akkamahadevi Women's University is one such privileged women's university in the country to be recognized by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, which is aimed at implementing knowledge involvement in research advancement through nurturing scheme to provide career opportunities for women scientists and technologists. The workshop has already been inaugurated by Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka. Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor B.K. Tulsimala, Registrar of the University, Dr. R. Sunandamma, Fellow Speaker on the occasion, Dr. Umashankar Pandey, Organizing Secretary of the workshop, Professor Onkar Gaud Kakade and his colleagues, Professor Aziz Makandar, Coordinator of the DST Curie project. The growth of journalism reflects the adaptation of many technologies such as telegraph, telephone, photography, reproduction of images and computerization, which have transformed the nature of workflow in a newspaper office. This includes any media house entrusted with sharing information and generating entertainment contents. You do not find compositor in newspaper offices anymore. No metal or wooden types. Printing is completely image-based process. No curved metal printing plates. More and more steps in the print process were replaced by digital data. Such a drastic change has occurred in all media production process, including radio, cinema, television, and the latest social media. The most modern developments include the application of artificial intelligence in media production process. As we think, plan, and execute certain tasks every day, the machines can also imitate and execute many such assignments. We are already familiar with a calculator which can perform so many functions in seconds. In the same way, computers have been programmed to perform a number of tasks. You search Google Maps to find out various places. Google guides you to reach your destinations. Search engines today can explore across the world and present required information in seconds. This has reduced time and energy. You play cricket on computers, learn driving, play cards, learn a language, and locate people who agree with your ideologies across the world. Prototypes of self driving cars are already being tested. Robots smile at you and say hello to you. They can even take orders in a hotel and serve your favorite dishes. All these activities presented the power of artificial intelligence. In 1970s and 80s, computers entered newspaper offices and made composing fast and easy, replacing hand and machine composing. Offset printing enabled converting images either in black and white or in color, made newspapers and magazines more attractive. Exclusive softwares developed for newspapers made the job of a journalist very easy. An assortment of various type designs, facilities such as spell check, grammar check, counting number of words, choice of synonyms and antonyms further improved the performance of journalism. Later, software applications for page design, photo editing has made newspapers to be extremely attractive and trendy for readers. In the same way, in the field of electronic media, radio, cinema, television, and digital media, computer applications have made significant contribution to enhance their quality and presentation techniques. The convergence of communication technologies has brought in revolutionary modifications in the form and contents of various media, bringing all of them on a single platform. Mobile phones are an excellent example which transformed the benefits of modern communication technologies to the common man. Recent advancements in AI, artificial intelligence, are transforming the media and entertainment business, impacting everything from content creation to the consumer experience. The content creator can be more creative and productive. Image recognition and speech to text to speech transcriptions are helping media persons in a big way. Classification and interpretation of metadata is another useful application for media houses. Machines prepare comfortably. Big data analysis has become very easy and simple thanks to machine learning techniques. Machine prepare reports based on the content provided. Robots present television news comfortably these days. Big data analysis has become very easy and simple thanks to the machine learning techniques. The increasing presence of artificial intelligence and automated technology is changing the world of media in almost all aspects except human creativity. The era of algorithmic revolution in knowledge production is substantially helping not only journalists but also knowledge creators. Many newspapers are using an algorithmically driven tool that reporters can build their own graphic and visualization chart in just 60 seconds to complement their news articles. The artificial enabled technologies are becoming increasingly integrated into the newsroom, helping media professionals. The natural language generation process can take structured data and have an algorithm translate the data into written text through predetermined narrative templates. Robots can gather information and interpret events and analyze huge databases to convert them as readable items. Such reports are said to be more accurate than when a journalist trying to write stories on their own. Robots' items include correct facts and even some relevant context, but they may lack the most important journalistic skill, the ability to distinguish the newsworthy from the routine. The use of algorithms to automatically generate news from structured data has shaken up media industry. They generate hundreds of news stories for a particular topic and do it more quickly, cheaply, and potentially with fewer errors than any human journalist. Leading media companies such as the Associated Press, Forbes, the New York Times, Los Angeles Times, and ProPublica have started to automate news content. However, they cannot help you to cover topics for which no structured data are available and is challenging when data quality is poor. Another major limitation is that they cannot ask questions, explain new phenomena, or establish causality and are thus limited in their ability to observe society and to fulfill journalistic tasks such as orientation and public opinion formation. This is a relatively new phenomena in the area of computational journalism. However, automated journalism has arrived in newsroom and will stay here. The current trends point out the introduction of semi-autonomous expert systems to ease journalists' workflow, to expand news coverage, to uncover complex investigations, and to cut costs. Friends, in the next 4 days, you will know from leading experts the radical changes as to how the machine learning field is impacting the functioning of media industry. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Certainly, your address goes a long way in inspiring young minds to strive hard and achieve more. Now, I request Dr. Uma Shankar Pandey, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Surendranath College for Women, Kolkata, West Bengal, to share few words.
Friends, it's an honor for me speaking at this inaugural session of the 5-day national workshop on artificial intelligence and media, organized by the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Karnataka State Akka Mahadevi Women's University, in association with the Department of Science and Technology's Curie AI program. Curie program, as we know, is the consolidation of university research for innovation and excellence in women's university. So it's indeed a very prestigious program, and my congratulations to everybody at the Karnataka State Akka Mahadevi Women's University for organizing this extremely relevant webinar workshop. Thanks to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor B.K. Tulasimala, for presiding this session, and special thanks to Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, and the Minister for Higher Education, the Government of Karnataka, for being present at the inaugural session, and also thanks to the Chief Guest, Professor A.S. Balasubramanian. Special thanks to the Head Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Professor Omkar Kakade, for organizing this first ever workshop on artificial intelligence and media in our country. And whenever there has been a new technology, there have been a lot of apprehension, and people, on both sides, pessimists and optimists, talking about the good and the bad effects of what the new technology could do. For example, I'm sure we remember the Socrates' comment about when paper came in. And he believed that since people would have to write on paper, their memory would be weakened. And that was one view that he had, that the technology will not be very useful. And of course, when the printing press came in, there were the same naysayers who believed that printing press would make people very lazy. And also, when we had the computers, a lot of people thought that people would be losing jobs and those kind of things. But at the same time, there are people who have always believed about the positive things of artificial intelligence. And this 5-day session, which will be addressed by some renowned scholars from different parts of the world, we will discuss different aspects of it. And in my own presentation later in the day, I'll talk in greater details about how it can be used by journalists and in newsrooms and all such things. But 2 or 3 very important things that I wish to make clear at this session is about the new culture that we are looking for when we are talking about adopting artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, as we all know, is dependent on how we train our algorithms to perform certain predictive tasks, and how we can make them perform certain tasks. So a lot of the hard work for journalists, especially when it comes to news gathering and all such things, can be taken care of by these algorithms and by these artificial intelligence programs. For example, when a news is breaking, and most of it these days it breaks on Twitter and on Facebook and on the social media. So we have some wonderfully designed artificial intelligence programs which are keeping track of whatever is happening on the social media, and they are the first to flag off when any such thing takes place. And not only they flag off, they also give it a score of how good that story could be, or how true that story could be. So as we can see that a lot of the work that a journalist had to spend on scouting for information, or looking for information, or looking for manual ways of getting the information is done with the help of algorithms. And of course, it gives us time to do other things which probably the machines are not very good at doing. For example, analysis and the human emotional elements, and a lot of the other causal elements that go with it. So in all the three processes of journalism, in the news gathering process, in the production process, and in the distribution process, the artificial intelligence will have some very positive effects, and we will definitely see change for the better in the newsrooms. But at the same time, it's important to emphasize that the three important soft skills of journalism, they are here to stay. So the skills of curiosity, of creativity, and that of criticality, they have to be there, and people have to be very clear with the soft skills before they go on to acquire the hard skills of artificial intelligence and all those algorithms. At the same time, it's important to strike a cautionary note about the ill effects of algorithms, and if we just treat as a black box where we just put in certain information and we get out certain information, will not be correct, because all of these things, they have their own context, and there is of course the political economy question as well. And I'm delighted to be present, as I said, at this inaugural session, and I'm looking forward to addressing the first session, or first technical session later in the day. Thank you so much for inviting me, and looking forward to a fabulous workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your precious words and addressing the gathering. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Karnataka State Akka Women's University, Professor B.K. Tulsi Mala, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning to you all. Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Dr. Ashwath Narayan ji, Chief Guest, Professor A.S. Balasubramanya and Dr. Uma Shankar Pandey, Professor Sunandamma, Registrar, Professor Aziz Makandar, Professor Onkar Gowda Kakade, dear delegates and participants. First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Minister for Higher Education for accepting our invitation to inaugurate this 5 days national workshop on artificial intelligence and media. Artificial intelligence is all pervasive, and media is not an exception to this. It has impacted media industry and media markets. It has transformed the nature, structure, and also delivery mechanism. Artificial intelligence has tremendous impact on different aspects like data analysis, media advertisement, preparation of content and content analysis, identifying the utility of news sites, aligning media content along social good, performance, efficiency, examination of facts and identification of fake news, personalized programming, one-to-one experience. It also reduces the time and cost in a number of tasks, and study of trends in business, politics, weather, and so on, and generation of new opportunities for career and entrepreneurial initiatives like attracting new talent, promoting job growth, and also encouraging establishment of new firms. It also leads to more integration, that is data driven convergence between technology, telecom, media and entertainment players, and it is also having impact on competitiveness and sustainability of the sector. However, a close look at the sector indicates that there are certain challenges like need for effective data engineering, data quality, data governance and data privacy, and also the challenge of creating quality data pipelines, and there are also issues related to ethical and regulatory challenges, And we are also apprehensive about the opportunities for creating and sustaining a healthy business model, and the impact on social media and the risk of misinformation and also biased issues, and attracting high level skilled talent to do high value works, and the danger of artificial intelligence replacing humans and human reasoning. Artificial intelligence is a clear win for media as it provides a platform to optimize and deliver a next level experience and also to create a new data driven and sustainable business model. By choosing the right platform, media has to drive itself in this fast moving world to new heights. I hope this 5 days workshop will help our students to acquire the new skills and make use of the new avenues and opportunities created by artificial intelligence in media sector. I thank DST Curie and our Curie coordinator and Department of Journalism and Mass Communication for this very useful and relevant endeavor. I also thank our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister profusely for his support and encouragement all through. Our thanks are due to today's chief guest for their gracious presence. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your valuable remarks. As all good things come to an end, in ordinary life, we hardly realize that we receive a great deal more than we give, indicating that life becomes rich only with gratitude and respect. With these words, I request Mr. Sandeep, Assistant Professor, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, to propose the vote of thanks.
When we say thanks, it is not just an expression in words. It is an expression filled with gratitude and emotion. So I am glad to present vote of thanks on this occasion. First of all, I profusely thank Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, for inaugurating the workshop. I now thank the Chief Guest, Professor A.S. Balasubramanya, Senior Fellow, ICSSR, Department of Electronic Media, Bangalore University, Bengaluru, and Dr. Umashankar Pandey, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Surendranath College for Women, Kolkata, West Bengal, for their valuable presence on this occasion. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to Professor B.K. Tulasimala, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Karnataka State Akkamahadevi Women's University, Vijayapura, for presiding over this program. I also thank Professor R. Sunandamma, Registrar, for her constant support and valuable presence. I now thank Professor Aziz Makandar, Coordinator of DST Curie AI. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Professor Onkar Gowda Kakade, Organizing Secretary of the workshop and Chairman, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. I thank Dr. Tahamina Kolar, Assistant Professor, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, and the coordinator of this workshop. Last but not the least, I thank all the participants who have registered for this workshop from different parts of the country. I also thank all the teachers, research scholars and students of Department of Journalism and Mass Communication for their support to conduct this workshop. The first session will start at sharp 5 p.m. Session link is in the description box. You can also watch live streaming at Akka TV YouTube channel. Thank you.